Hello everyone, welcome to another Fallout 76 video, and today I'm going to tell you how can you boost your experience gain through different ways. So today I'm going to bring you some information that is a little bit different from farming legendaries or reviewing features. It's about how can you get more experience with everything you do, basically. And there are a few ways that most people use because they are common knowledge and they're very easy to do, but others feel a bit frustrated how slow things can get, especially if you are soloing. So I'm going to present you 7 ways or strategies that will drastically boost your experience through bonuses. There are no exploits or cheating, it's everything in the game that you can use. Some are obvious, some not so much, that's why I'm making this compilation. And you will surely see and feel the difference if you actually use most of these methods and stack the XP bonuses. So let's begin. Sleeping and resting is probably something you do a lot in Fallout 76 because this is the most, I would say, a basic method to get an experience bonus. And you can get this in basically any bed in the world, even if it's not yours. However, I strongly advise you to sleep in a proper bed, otherwise you will catch or risk to contract diseases very easily, and as you probably know, that's already a common thing by just fighting out of your power armor, even inside. So unless you have a lot of antibiotics and disease cures, I advise you to stick to a proper bed. By getting a good night or day sleep, you get a 5% experience bonus during 2 hours. And you might think, damn, 5% is nothing, but you are wrong, because at the long run, 5% does a lot of difference, especially if you are constantly killing stuff, doing events, and trust me, you should always use this 5% boost whenever possible. The second way to get more experience is through the charisma perk Inspirational, and it basically gives you a very nice boost when you are part of a team. Now, it doesn't really matter how many people are part of your team. If you have just 1 person or 3 more, it's the exact same boost that you get from this perk. It's 15%, and it's a lot. If you stack it, for example, with the last one, the sleeping bonus, you can get 20% experience bonus very easily. Now, if you want to be a very nice teammate and you have at least 9 charisma points, you might want to share this perk as well with your friends or teammates so they can enjoy the 15% bonus as well. Otherwise, it's fine, you can just enjoy it yourself. After all, you spent the points on the perk and you're the one trying to get more experience from everything you do. Let's talk about food. So this one is about a cranberry recipe that you can easily get by just picking up some cranberries, and not diseased ones, by the way. You need to pick good or healthy cranberries and some wood, then head to a cooking station and you can craft this Cranberry Cobbler, which gives you a 5% experience bonus during 30 minutes. Now, that's not something impressive, but it does stack with the previous methods I have just presented you. So it's a great thing, plus it's quite easy to get because there are several cranberry spots in the world and you don't really have to server jump to actually gather them. So I think this is a very nice touch to get more experience if that's what you want right now. But the next one is even better. If you want to elevate things, then you want to go for the Cranberry Relish. And despite what many people say, you don't actually need to learn a recipe to craft this. You just need to gather all the materials, which by the way are 4, and then you can craft it. To check how to fully craft this, please check our guide that I have just published, and you will learn every step you need to craft the Cranberry Relish and the Cranberry Cobbler to gain extra experience. So basically, after you get the cranberries, the gourd and the snaptail, you need some boiled water and you can make this awesome recipe. It will appear in your list and you get a 10% bonus experience during a full hour. It's really amazing. And yes, it does stack with other experience bonus except with other foods. So if you use the previous food I told you, and it will not stack obviously, instead it will replace the 5% from the color and you will get a 10% instead, which makes sense, and it would be way too OP if everything stacked. But at least you can accumulate the bonus with, for example, your perk, your well-rested bonus, and another 2 methods that I will show you after this. Another way to boost your experience gain is by consuming a canned stew. But that's not so easy because this type of food is rather rare to find in the world. I couldn't find any exact spawn for it, but you can usually find it in places where you can find other foods, like in bars or kitchen spaces or restaurant areas, basically any place that you can find food in the world. You will always have a chance to find this particular food there. Now, this food stacks with the other bonus, but not the foods. So if you consume any of the cranberry foods, you will lose the bonus and you will get the stew one instead. Let's move on to the BobbleHeads, and if you ever come across the leader one, you will probably notice the little description about how it boosts your experience gain. Yes, if you find the BobbleHead leader, then you can use it for 1 hour with a 5% experience bonus, and that's great. Besides that, it stacks with all the other methods I have presented you so far, but it's very rare and I tried to find it in the last couple of days and I was not able to. I have a few BobbleHeads in my stash, but none of them is a leader, unfortunately. But if you do find it, then make sure to make the best use you can of it by stacking with other bonuses, of course. And the last strategy I have for you is the Mothman Enlightenment bonus, which is not that easy to get because you can only get it by finishing or completing the Path to Enlightenment event. And to be honest, it doesn't appear that often in the map, but when it does, make sure to go there and do it because it's quite simple to do this event. And at the end, you will see the Mothman here. He appears to you, and if you commute with him by clicking, of course, you will gain this bonus called Wisdom of the Mothman, and what it does is give you 5% experience bonus for 1 hour, which means it can stack exactly with the Cranberry Relish if you use it at the same time, which lasts 1 hour as well, and the BobbleHead too if you use it. So during at least 1 hour you can expect or stack around a 40% XP bonus, which is really a lot, and with that huge amount you can level up much faster and easier, because you're doing the same thing but getting about 50% more experience gain. So make sure to stack these ways and to get as many levels as you want or need. Anyway, that's going to be everything from me. I am Marta Branco, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I think it's quite useful and you probably learned a few new ways to stack your experience bonus and get more by doing the same, basically. So if you like the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!